Hey, thanks so much for stopping by our channel. We got some fun stuff today. We're going to take some mashed potatoes. We're going to make some meatballs. We're going to bring in some marinara sauce, some mozzarella, some Parmesan cheese. We're going to bring all this stuff together. We're going to get it on the Kamado grill. We're going to make a meatball mash. Now let's get this grill going. We use some lump charcoal today. Fire this bad boy up. I chose the Kamado because it'll hold the heat very well in this cold weather we're having in Florida. We'll be putting the plate setter in today and using this Kamado grill like an oven. And if you're using a pellet grill, you'll just put this meatball mash on the opposite side of your fire cup. I've got 2 packages of Bob Evans mashed potatoes. We got the regular old style, and then we got some with some garlic. You want to make your own mashed potatoes, go for it. I've eaten these many times. They're as good as any homemade mashed potatoes that I've personally made. I'm not saying they're as good as yours. Now I just want to mix these guys up together. Look, you don't have to have 1 packet of each. That's what I had. Just want to kind of mix this out, make it as even as possible. I'm just taking this, whatever you call this thing, kind of smoothing it out. Now I'm just going to take the opposite end of this, dig out a little trench, not all the way through as you can see. Then we're going to come in here, eyeball it, and I'll show you why we're doing this in a minute. And how about like so. Now I just want to try to mash these taters back down. Just, it's a cosmetic thing. It's not going to change the way it tastes. Get everything kind of even again. Like I say, if you don't want to mess with, spending this much time to make everything even at this point, you don't have to. Then I'm going to come in with a paper towel. Again, just cleaning it up a little bit. Now let's set this aside for a moment. Now what I've got is a pound of mild Italian sausage over here. Got a pound of ground beef, Angus, 2 eggs. We'll take those eggs out for a moment. Now let me show you what we're going to do. 1 egg there. 2 eggs. I've got about 2 teaspoons roughly of fresh basil. And I've probably got a 1.5 tablespoons here of fresh parsley. We're just going to mix this all in together. And you know what? I forgot my binder. I've got 1 cup of Italian breadcrumbs. Now let's try this mixing again. Now I've got my meat mixture all mixed up here. I'm just going to eyeball it. We're going to make 6 meatballs. So I'm going to just put this cutting board here. Oh, these are going to be big, nice meatballs. Right, there's 1. Now, if you don't want yours this big, you can use a pound. I use 2 pounds, or you can use 1.5 pounds. But when it comes to meatballs, I'm a go big or don't go at all. Now, got our 6 meatballs. Let me get these set aside. Now we're going to bring our mashed potatoes back over. And I've just got a glass here. I'm going to put a little impression in each of these potato, what would you call them, squares? My glass isn't working too well, is it? Wonder if I should have put some oil on the bottom of it. The potatoes are sticking to it. So we're going to have to figure out a little bit better plan. First time I've done this recipe, I'm living and learning, I guess. I'm going to try spraying a little oil on this. Doesn't really help. So I saw this recipe on Chef Club, I think, and they used a glass. But I tell you what, I can't get the glass to work, so I'm going to use my fingers here. Now what I've got is some spaghetti sauce. Just going to put this is bigger than a tablespoon, so it's probably a tablespoon, tablespoon and a half in each one of these depressions.
Now in the original recipe they used a white bechamel sauce, but I'm not a big fan of that.
So I'm using a little spaghetti sauce in here, and this is vodka spaghetti sauce. And now I'm going to come in here in these grooves. Just put a little. Now if you use, my spaghetti sauce is a little bit chunky. If you use real smooth spaghetti sauce, it'll flow in here a lot better. Now let me set this aside. There's my meatballs. I forgot to salt and pepper them. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little. I've got some of this bourbon pepper on each one of them. I'll come back, add a little of this bourbon smoked salt. Probably best to put this in when you're mixing up, but I just forgot it. Just about got all 6 of them salt and peppered up. Now you know what we're going to do, right? I'm going to bring that mashed potato and spaghetti back over. And these guys are ginormous. Going to put one in each of those. I've got 4 ounces each of Parmesan and mozzarella cheese, freshly shredded up. I'm just going to sprinkle this around each one of these meatballs. Now we're going to get these over to our grill. Let's get this grill lit up. Get our meatball and tater mash on. Get the lid down. And we're going to run this smoker between 375 and 390 today. Hey, it's been 30 minutes. Look at that goodness, will you? Just going to take a little bit of that tomato sauce. Not a lot. I said tomato sauce. Spaghetti sauce. Just a little on each meatball. What would you call that? Is that called a dollop? I'm not exactly sure what that's called. Maybe a teaspoon on each one. Now I had a little of that cheese left over, so we're going to put some cheese on each one of these guys. That'll melt all over the tops. I think we'll give it about 15 minutes. We'll do a temp check on our meatballs. I think it'll be ready in 15 more minutes. Hey, it's been 52 minutes. Look at that. I just probed them. They're at 165. You know, we had the pork in there, so you want to cook it on up to 165. Now I just got a little bit more of that fresh parsley. We grow our own parsley, so we got plenty of that. Look at that, will you? Got a little issue with this glove. If you guys have seen my dog, she got a hold of my glove, the German Short-Hair Pointer. So I got this extra little oven mitt here, so I don't burn my fingers. Let's get these off here. Let them cool down a little bit. Our meatball mashed taters. It's been sitting here about 10 minutes.
But our little spaghetti sauce trenches and our cheese are kind of just all cooked in together, so you really can't see the separation anymore. So it doesn't have that same visual as the Chef Club's Shorts video.
You know what it's time to do. It's time to do the old taste test. Let's just get one of these bad boys out of here. Mashed potatoes. I love mashed potatoes. There it is. Cheesy goodness. Mashed potato. Let me see if I can't get it off this spatula here. Now, was it worth it? It took, I think it was 55 minutes to cook. The grill ran right around 375 to 390. It's a little cold here today, right around 50. I know some of you all are like below zero, but That's the reason I chose that ceramic Kamado, because this my tailgater pit boss, when it starts getting cold, it's hard to hold the temperature. So let's get a piece of our meatball. I can still see it steaming, so I better get a smaller bite so I don't burn my mouth up. Little mashed tater. Hope you guys can see that. It's real steaming big time. I hope I don't burn my mouth. Oh my goodness. So first of all, I'm a mashed potato guy. I can eat mashed potatoes, fried potatoes, baked potatoes every day. It's got that nice Italian flavor first off from the meatball, and then you get that creamy mashed potato followed up with a little bit of that cheese. When I make these again, in a heartbeat, I'm so glad I came across this recipe. They didn't give us any ingredients, or they didn't give you any ingredients on the videos. We had to sort of make it our own, determine the mix of the ingredients. I'll put them all in the description box down below. Thanks so much for watching another one of our video. I hope your 2022 has gotten off to an awesome start. If you're not a subscriber, hey, help us out. Hit that subscribe button.